following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a weekend edition of MRE Uno, an aquatic ape. It's been a wild TUNA region. We're going to get to that and all the great storylines in a little bit. Joining us today will be our friend, Mr. Julio Cesar, as I like to call him, the Caesar Salad. One of the great guys in this league. One of those players that's been around the old block. He's looking to take care of business. And then, of course, today we also have Retro, a new kid as well, on the block as a rookie. We'll see what he can do. We apologize. I will not have an EP today, but we'll get this going as fast as we possibly can. Earlier this morning, we saw Varigold and Tapir and a massive stunner in the D1 world. Tapir, the D2 T1 champion, took care of Varigold playing a similar style and got the job done. It's his first career to win in this division, and it's against the second best player in the league last year. And then what we just saw, I can only be described as one of the more interesting games we've ever seen in the corner of JT. He got it done 4-1 against Radden, in which many people thought would have been a blowout, and it indeed was, but no sweep. Radden did get one on him. Obviously, same TUNA region. Chase Caesar, Retro about to come up next. And then the big match for a lot of people, one of the games that a lot of people have questioned, can Peter Onjak come to play against Matt Johnson? It's a game of a lot of epic proportions. For Peter, needs to get off the schneid and tell the media and the critics to shut up. And for Matt Johnson, he's looking for that first career win. To the guy he played last year in a rematch. But that's later. This is now. Let's go to the pod. It's been absolutely wild. Wild pod. You see JT taking care of the win. But we had H over Avion last night. A big stunner. H gets off the schneid, looking for some big things. And massive proportions for him. Make a deep run. Now, Caesar needs this win to keep pace with Turner as they run the cards. We also have Lane, Tago down there potentially to ruin the odds. And, of course, Tapir won this morning with Brian Ellison, not pictured, also up for grabs. It's going to be an interesting one today, folks. We're going to get you right to that scene. It's been an absolutely crazy TUNA region, and now here we are as we go to the scene. Caesar Retro, one power play, best of 7. Joining me in the booth, kind of, it's going to be Charles Sanford as my co-com, ref, and player, and a log as well, and then Lamas will also be my co-commentator as well. Caesar will be here, Retro will not. We will ask him questions.
I wasn't going to be on scoreboard, right?
I have that, but I will take care of that too. I'll take care of the scoreboard, no problem. But let's go quickly to Charles Sanford. Sanford, Caesar is one of those players that a lot of people have said is a Super League fringe contender, if not a mainstay in Super League. The problem for Caesar, and this is a big problem, we saw the cracks in the armor the last series against Karson. How does he bounce back knowing there's some cracks out there, but it isn't all the way fully sealed?
For Caesar, I think part of it is try and play with some confidence and get back to what was working for him last year. Last year he played at a time where there wasn't much film study. So really, he only has the one game that would have been streamed prior. The problem is he feeling confident or not? That's what we'll have to see. I'm hoping that he gets it done just because it would be good to see someone that was 0-1 and expected to be somewhat good avoid going 0-2. And we do kind of want to limit the 12 versus 13 matches that we would see, but if it happens, it happens.
Well, we're going to find out today for Caesar. Let's go to Cody. Cody, you obviously know about Caesar. He's an old friend of ours, really good guy. But his Uno game has been interesting. He had a great first round win against Toaster Guy. Had the struggles against Karson. Computer thinks this is going to be a game that goes 7. What's he got to do to prevent the critics and say, I'm back, and gets that 2-1 record that he desires? And what do you got to do if you're a Retro? Coming in as a rookie, had an interesting path after the Aria DQ win, and then took a really insane loss, in my opinion, to Eli when he had the game. How does he compose and lock in, knowing this is going to be a little bit different style of gameplay he's used to? Lamas? Cody. Now we'll give Cody a minute. Well, we'll go to Caesar real quick. Caesar, welcome to the Aquatic April, my friend. Tuna region's been crazy. 2-3 seeds have gone down. A lot of people could say you're next. How do you prevent that today? And what is the biggest lesson you learned? Not so much from the game, just your mind.
4 seeds, by the way.
Yeah. What's the biggest lesson you and 2 forces? But what's the biggest lesson you learned in terms of the mindset and how you're going to improve your Uno game today from the break we had? I don't
we
really.
only had the 1 3-seed play. That's what I'm saying.
No, you're right. Retro question for you. I'll keep these questions kind of short. Like I said, I'm not EPing this one. Oh, God. Oh, boy. That's good to know. It's been watch more film. It's been a talk of the league hot minute. Sanford, what's your thoughts on those comments? Watch more film has been for sure, but Retro's going to keep the craziness up. That's jeez. That's
Well, he mentions trying to use the double and better, which obviously you need to know how to call Uno. It's going to be a key to winning games because you can't just sneak it in all the time. For the craziness, I don't know if that's going to work, but maybe it'll keep Caesar on his toes at the very least. And probably keep us on our toes at least a little bit. Only has the 1 power play though that you can use.
Yep, and we're going to go
crazy on that.
I was going to say, you only got 1 power. You can't go wild. So we're going to go to Sanford for the Game 1 table call, as I think Cody went out. So I'm going to take the Game 1 call as always. Sanford, please do the honors for Mr. Caesar.
Hey, Caesar. It's 5-15. You know that? Everything's on the table. What would you like?
OG, 7.
Is that going to be... I'm just going to type it in anyway. I don't remember if the other one's already played here.
Thank you, Cap, for the introduction right there. Appreciate that. Cody, let us know when you come back, my friend. Caesar joins in. Waiting for Retro. A lot of anticipation for both players. Obviously, Retro trying to get off the schneid and what was a very... Yes. It was a very tough outcome against Eli. Caesar trying to revenge himself after the Karson arc that was in T1. Here we go. Red reverse. What other better way to start than that, Sanford?
Well, I mean, the bot's not giving us as many of these action card starts, so that's something.
Caesar locked in. He's talked about being dialed in and watching tape. We're going to find out how much tape he watched today. Sanford, one of the things we always talk about Caesar, he doesn't beat himself. That's why he's really good in these round ones. Is there going to be a point where he has to go to plan B early, just like right now with that blue switch?
I mean, I think it's always good to have the plan B and even a plan C idea.
Always.
You obviously, when you get your hand, you probably form at least a few of the early moves just to kind of see where you're going to go, and that would be your plan A. But you have to always be fluid because these games are going to you don't know what your opponent's going to get dealt or throw at you, so always got to be fluid.
Always got to be fluid, says Sanford. Right now, both players are playing pretty fluid, running these blues nicely. Caesar, though, he picks an OG start.
Blue 6.
Yep, he picks an OG start, which is interesting. He's not want to do that all the time, but he's definitely learned. Here he comes, looking to type it out. Taking his time here, Sanford. Could be a run. Nothing.
Nope.
Retro can run. Caesar now really got to think about this strategically here. Only have 2 colors on the board. It's risky.
Oh, able to roll with the blue still.
That's right. That's right. +4 is not wasting time. Not wasting time. Double play. Sends Retro back to 8. Caesar to 4 off scoreboard flipper. Yellow 0. Hard to switch
zero
over.
sugar play from Retro.
Sanford, take the commentary real quick first. I just gotta make sure. I gotta get the link to the stream. Hold on.
Caesar loading up. Might have a double play here. Retro's now typing. It is a double play from Caesar. Retro at the table check. Good table check from Retro. Plays the +4 clutch.
Like it. I like it. Oh,
boy. And going to give him more. That's 6 over to Caesar and then 9 on the red.
I don't mind that Sanford because it's pace differential, right? Because now he's at 8, and Retro flipped it on him. So it's a good turnaround fair play for sure. Caesar checks. Smart move. Now the question is for Retro. It's all about momentum for him, and he sometimes is one of those players that he can really rally off momentum if he gets hot early. We're going to find out. It's not a best of 9 today. It's a best of 7. It's a little lower.
And this is only Retro's
third career series. Third, yeah.
Well, I was looking for his. I think it's the second best of 7 because I think the second round still was best of 7. As +2 into the 5 for Retro from after Caesar gives him 2 extra cards.
Full scoreboard flipper. Caesar looking for 5. Retro back to 7. Into the green 5, ironically. Okay. Here comes Retro now. Plays it cool for Caesar. Sometimes switching to those greens is an undercut strategy. Let's see if he does it here. Caesar looking really composed right now, though. Really composed.
Green 7 from Retro.
Double play, and you wonder, Sanford, with that +2 is here comes Retro. What was he going to get?
And Retro fires back with a double play.
Good table check, 3-4. It's a really interesting point. Oh, this hand is... Whoa!
What? Is he talking about the game or the... That's interesting.
Caesar now has to think about it. Could be a mind game, too. Could be a mind game. Caught that Retro on the craziness. He brings a really spirited, high-level intensity game. Let's see if Caesar's got something cooking right here. Caesar's one of those players doesn't really care about the trash talk or the table talk for that matter. He's more of a get-down-to-business player.
Caesar switches to blue.
Interesting. It's not We've already had Pandora's.
Retro we had draws, though.
What will it be from Caesar? Oh! Oh, blue 0, hard to switch off that.
0 sugar off the top.
Interesting move there from Caesar. Sanford basically trying to put it into a neutralizing ice situation. That's interesting. Okay, we're going to see top decks now. Let's talk about top decking. Still drawing. About 5 minutes into this game now. Blue 5 there from Retro. Blue 9. So Caesar fires back, answers right back with that upper echelon of the numbers. Retro draws back, so it's a little bit of a draw city Sanford with a couple top decks mixed in. A couple blueberry sprinkles. All right, well, that's interesting right there as they continue to draw back. You wonder who's going to pull the plug first, Sanford, for sure. Who blinks? Been a minute.
Yeah, although could be working out for both of them as Retro gets a top deck 8.
For sure. See Caesar bites. He's been really disciplined. See, we talked about Caesar's disciplined gameplay. We saw last year in many instances where he would be disciplined, but he did suffer from that Aria type style of those long runs and has admitted needs to improve it. And of course, he had the JT style in that epic 9 o'clock match he played. Ooh.
Caesar over to red.
Artificially, though. Artificially.
But
Draw.
retro draws again. So
This is-
retro seemingly on a 2-color strat.
Caesar's got a chance to run it right here. I think with Caesar here, 6 cards is a really good spot to be in. Especially on a red wild, you can probably play with it for 2 or 3 cards before you make an executable move.
Let's see what Caesar has cooked up now.
Ooh, double play.
That's a double play.
Thing. Sometimes Caesar is one of those players that can be... Oh, there's the yellow.
Swap.
Sometimes he's one of those players that can just do a double and still have red in the extra tank. So it's a very smart move by Retro to undercut that just in case. Caesar would... Ooh, maybe he was trying to switch over Sanford.
Okay, Ditto play trips 5.
Retro looks really good right there to run those yellows. Good table check. Caesar for 2. Looking for it right here. Got it.
Has it.
Retro for 4, maybe 3.
Retro has more than just 1.
Gonna narrow the gap, or he does. 1 possession now, but Caesar has the possession there, looking to get the check. Can he cash it, though? I don't think
Maybe
he can.
not.
No, I don't think so.
It's going to be a tie game.
Unless Caesar just did that for Uno, but he's got power play!
Wow!
Caesar! No more! What a call from Caesar, boys. Wow.
Retro draws, and that is game to Caesar.
Number efficiency, Peter S style. It is Peter-esque.
It is.
Caesar. I was just going to have another question, but I got to ask, the power play, was that instinct studying the tapes? I want the momentum early. Why chance it, get the 1-0 lead, and let's play like Yepes has done, where he gets rid of it and basically plays looser? And my second question for you is, this is a bold call, man, to do that red wild early. Did you feel like the red was the neutralizing color in the deck, where you were confident to say, you know what, it hadn't been played for a solid 4 minutes, let's neutralize it back and use that wild to build that plan A run? I'm going to ask him those 2 questions. Sanford, you have any questions for Retro? I'm not really good with typing questions out, if you could help. That's the bad part about this.
You trying to ask Retro?
Yeah, because he's not in anything. I really didn't see much wrong. It's hard for me to keep up with everything. I have to update the scoreboard too.
I can't think of one.
Yeah, this is the only downside of a KD. I can't when they're not in VC. It's hard for me to keep track of it. Let me look. Let me show you. Okay, I got one. Is there? It's not the best. No, I was confident I could clear my reds and switch the elbow. Lucky me, Retro did anyway. Yes. Yes, G skip, Y skip, and G6. Okay. I was wow.
Wow.
Undercut strategy. Caesar knew it. Wow. That's a shark-ass move right there, Sanford. Caesar sniffed it out and did a good job right there for sure. Thoughts on how Caesar stayed to the course and used his power play, but it looks like he needed to do that or it would have been 1-0 Retro for sure.
I mean, if he wanted the game won, I mean, obviously if he wins the series, we can look on that, especially if he wins it in like 7. We can look on it to realize, okay, that was the good play. A lot of it's just basically going to, for the power play, is probably going to come down to retroactively looking at it. It's just going to be dependent on what happens to the rest of the series.
Yeah, we'll retro. Code, you there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm back.
No, thanks, Cody. I was going to say you missed game 1. All good. So, did you have any time to catch up? We'll get you game 2 fresh.
Good. I'm caught. I'm ready.
Do game 2 fresh for Cody. All right. Sanford, it's just going to be you and me, buddy. You're going to get a double call right here. Here we go.
Okay. Caesar, you can't choose 7. What would you like?
10 up. All right. I like it. Well, Caesar up that 1-0 early, looking really clean. Let's see what he can do. Let's give it to Charles Sanford for the call. Sanford?
What?
You get the call,
I was trying to add into the table.
Yeah.
Either way, both players joined. I'm trying to still run the log, so I have to get that going before.
You're good.
As we get a green reverse this time to start off.
I'm gonna give that. If you want, you can just pass it over to Cody. That'd be a good way just after this game. We do apologize for the lack of people here today. We are in the afternoon, Saturday afternoon, on an April day.
Caesar loading up. Took some time to think.
Interesting.
Double plays it into blue.
Off the bot. Okay. Caesar, a little more aggressive, Cody. We're seeing a little more aggressive Caesar today. Do you think that's due to the tape study he's learned from Retro's game, considering Retro's very crazy? Or do you think he said, you know what? Let's try some things, especially since this is not a card start style that he doesn't like. He likes 7 to 10 for sure. He can go up when he needs to.
I think it's a good mix of both. I think it's pretty much all of the above on that option.
Sanford, real interesting. Double 7 from Caesar. That's very interesting. 9, 2 up from this time. Retro right now doing a fine job. Has the power play advantage. See, Caesar can do right here. He's doing a good job so far of switching when he needs to. He did a good job game 1, but it is Caesar. 10 cards. Long way to go. Looking for 6. Nothing. Again, Sanford. Sharking out early. Caesar the first one to draw. Let's see if Retro can still run these blues. Yeah, still can. Caesar now. Let's see what he can do.
Look at all the odds right now.
Wow, there's the red. There's the switch. Should free both up, though.
All odds.
Yeah, all odds with the reverse. Woohoo! Light switch city. Cody,
that's 3.
Cody, that's the undercut.
Still no even numbers.
That's the undercut strategy, Cody. We talked about. Still none. Still none. Back to blue. Hello.
Even number suffocation.
Whoa.
Never seen that one before.
Surprise, yeah. Well, Lamas, this was really good by Retro to undercut Caesar on colors. Now Caesar's got to rethink here. That's good play, actually.
Good play.
Let's see if Caesar can readapt here. Now, he's a plan A kind of player, right? No mistakes, discipline.
Well, yeah, we can tell.
We can definitely... Here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
This is Caesar, man. This is Caesar. Caesar, you're not gonna break Caesar salad, the Brazilian jiu-jitsu master. Caesar salad pulls leg days for breakfast.
Okay, he calls the bluff.
Remember, Caesar went to that red wild game 1. If you remember the history, this could be something in the tank. Well, obviously the 3+4 junk is gone. I don't think Caesar's buying that, man. Caesar eats those comments for lunch, Sanford, for sure. Similar play, too, ironically, Sanford, off that red wild. What a move! What a move! Did Caesar have to do?
Two skips, huh? And 3+4s?
Yeah, back to blue and eight.
Tied at 3.
Caesar, though, no power play here. You got to think this would be more of a draw situation. Oh, my God. Okay. It's going to be one of those days, huh?
How many move blues can someone have?
Yeah. I didn't want to say it on air, but yes. Well, none. Apparently none.
Apparently none.
How's those 3+4s working out? We'll never find out. All right, Caesar now. Let's see if we can get freed up on the greens, though. Cody, interestingly enough, Mind Games is something you did last year with the whole stewing, and it's been kind of retired from you. Thoughts on it coming back here with Table Talk? We haven't seen much on stream, especially during a KT show. It's very rare of this nature. Oh.
Well, there's the +4 into blue.
Well.
Caesar. Not wasting time. Interesting.
Pass 2, retro back to 6 with the 4 freshies.
Well, you got to think. You got to
Wants
think.
to think. Keeps it cool.
Caesar, is this a bait play? Caesar's had really good instinct to trying to bait people out from the blues and try to get back to a certain color. He's done it once before. He can do it again. But nothing there. Really interesting, Sanford. Froze himself.
Oh.
Wow. Maybe that's what Caesar wanted. Caesar's looking for 2 now. Can he have it? Yes, he does. Retro? Does Retro have a run here to potentially tie it? Or take the lead? Green has been neutralizing color in this game, I would say. But he just plays it cool. Caesar to get the check. No power play here. Can you get the check in the old natural way? No. Retro to get it down? Nope. We're going to draw city, Sanford. Interesting.
Interesting.
Caesar's one of those guys. He draws back. Retro looking at top deck. He does back to yellow. Keeping it in the Brasilia colors.
Old play.
Caesar, remember, did not switch off the yellow. It was Retro who did. He checks it again. I think this here could be a draw, but I'm thinking more likely he's trying to time some ammo here. Yep. Tie up, looking for 2. Whoa. What? What? I don't know what to think of that. Okay.
Similar to the...
That's it.
What? Oh!
Wow.
It won!
Well then. Well then, my friends. Caesar, I gotta ask, man. You know, you obviously have seen Retro. There's a little duck dance there from Cap. You obviously have seen Retro talk and Table Talk. Did you come in knowing, saying, hey, you know what? I'm prepared for that. And your thoughts on him really saving up the skips, not the +4, a lot of skips and reverses to end the game. Your thoughts on that? Sanford, anything you got going on for Retro as I set the scoreboard up here? Go to his cards. 0, game 3, power play. Let's go to Cody. Cody, as Caesar types it out, one of the biggest things I will say that Caesar's game has improved in is understand instincts. But your thoughts on that blue wild +4 freeze to blue? Was he? Do you think he was looking for a little lock and key combo, or did you really think icing it was the best way to get it back into his wheelhouse? Your thoughts on that move? That was interesting.
It's hard to say, really. I would think it was more of an icing play. I can't see it really going any other way.
We're going to ask Caesar in a second. Caesar, we talked about, I asked him about just the Table Talk or Retro on the icing play, but, oh well.
No, I think that's like, no, it was like a, and then pause, well.
Yeah, I can't understand. He's playing his usual mental games. Okay, and now we're here about the +4 freeze right here. Rare. Sanford, you can send the log to Cody if you want. That will help.
I mean, it helps. It would help if I. Oh wait, you didn't even. I just noticed that you didn't have that in there.
Send it to Cody. Yeah, let Cody keep track of the log. You and me can commentate. That'd be easier.
Well, yeah, I just have to add some things.
Okay, no ammo. Nothing you can do about that. It's fair. All right, well, as we wait for Sanford to send it, we know it's going to be 6 cards. I just want to make sure. Can make sure. Oh my god.
Oh, I just don't have. Yeah, I don't have nitro, so it doesn't work. But still.
Oh, okay.
No comment. No comment.
Yeah, we're not commenting. Okay, we're not saying nothing about that. Let's join up here. I'll take the call. Caesar needs to get back in action right here and get this 2-1. No power play for him left. Retro has 1. As Cody will get the log in a little bit. We're underway. Game 3.
Got it. I'm good.
All right, perfect. Thanks, Sam, for the transfer. Here we go. So we wait for Retro's play as Cap also is typing. I'm looking forward to seeing what this is. Cap's one of those cool characters, man.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Swear, you know,
Yellow.
that's not really anything stupid. That's common. It's almost becoming like drinking water, Sanford. Pretty common in this league now.
Also got the level up to 10 on it.
Sanford, you think with all these strategies evolving, is it really going to take us something really impressive to say it's not drinking water as usual? We've seen almost everything, man. It's crazy. Go for it.
It's definitely going to be a interesting time, I guess, because we're waiting to see if there's going to be a certain strategy, I think, that wins out, but I don't know if we're ever going to get to that point.
No, we may never will. I mean, that's the beauty of what's going on right now is we go back. What is that? Quad 6s to blue? My goodness, Cody. The number efficiency is king, but sometimes the undercut strategy is king.
Having a little flashback to Ashley in your game with all his number back and forth.
It really is. It really is. And it goes to yellow. This is really the only difference. The only difference. The only difference is grit. Oh my goodness!
7 into green.
Edward Edison Ziemba is back in the building. It appears. But the difference is we go to a green +2 for retro.
Oh.
That Ashley game, Cody, was really just 1 or 2. It was just yellow or a little bit occasional blue. This is all over the map. That's the new thing that's evolving, it appears. That's interesting. 2 is my favorite number. Well, Caesar likes 3 instead and goes 1 up. 3 times 3 is 9. All right, we're done with the games.
2 is my favorite number.
The Cap is writing a soliloquy. It's good to know. Maybe a monologue. Table check. Caesar looking for something here to gain momentum. So far, a lot of color switching. Hard to know where each player lies in the old game when you have so many colors being played in a quick span of minutes. Here comes Cap. Here comes Caesar.
Wrong game.
Cap is really killing me with that typing.
Prepares for a +2. It's a
back to
color
red.
Swap instead.
Did retro have red? Yeah, good. This is the old Yepes strategy, Sanford. You keep going back to so many colors, you get lost in the shuffle sometimes. Here comes Caesar looking for a double.
Reverse.
Interesting with the reverse. You never know. Sometimes those reverses can be lock and key combos.
Oh, it's a triple.
Okay, well, +2. Vapor joins.
Oh, vape joins. Okay.
The vaporizer is in the building. Tie game now. Caesar has a chance right here. Let's see what he can do. He has a chance.
One there.
Chance to take.
Basically a tie game, but it's advantage Caesar on the run.
Yep. Possession arrow.
I say that.
He draws. Well, okay. Good to know. Ooh, into yellow. Cody, that's interesting. A little wild save from Retro to get to 5. Caesar should be freed up, though. Yep.
Okay.
Let's rotate back to my OG color. +2. This is a common Caesar move. +2 it. Let's send him backpacking to 4, 7. Scoreboard flipper. Yellow skip looking for a double. TUI joins in. Got it. Okay. Retro trying to erase that +2. Does nicely. Thank you. Caesar draws.
Oh, and Caesar draws again.
Interestingly enough, Sanford, Caesar's playing this draw style after the ammo. It's something to note as Retro continues to run yellow. Something to note. He's trying some things here. You know, how clutch was that power play, Sanford? This could easily be 2-0 Retro. Got to keep that in mind. To blue. Caesar should be free. But he loses the scoreboard lead. What?
What? What?
Excuse me?
Retro may be revealing too much. We're trying to play a mind game out. Eli's in the chat. Oh boy.
Okay, well, this is Caesar, and he's one of the best at sniffing stuff out. Okay. Cody, is this you, like old school you from Disguise from last year with the comments?
Now I'm going to wait.
Purple 6? Anyone? Stewing?
The double play into blue. Right. Into skip.
Back to what we're thinking. Let's see what Retro really has here as he thinks again. And he said he had a strategy. Let's see. Stream game, guys, remember. Let's keep the comment. Really? Okay.
Okay. Caesar draws.
Well, Sanford, this should. You never know with Retro. This may not be over. No, it is.
It's over.
Yep. 2-1. Retro got it. No power play. We're clean through the rest of the way. Caesar, man. Sanford's going to ask a question for Retro. I got to ask, man, one of the biggest things I'm noticing, a lot of these plays you're doing double, triple plays are getting cut off because you're just drawing into it. Are you trying to fake out Retro saying, hey, I'm actually playing truthful, when in reality, no card luck. All right. Wow. Sanford, rare from... And that's... You know what? In a way, Sanford, you look at Caesar, right? Think about this. If he doesn't use that power play, it's 3-0. Oh, Jesus Lord.
Really, Cap? Really?
Well, guys, we're on stream. Appreciate it.
We are streaming this.
Sanford, you got the question? I'm sorry, man.
Hold on.
But yeah, Caesar, no, Carl. What do you got to adapt? What do you got to change?
Oh, Eli, no.
Don't say it. What do you got to change up, Caesar? We know you're a player who likes to play the pace of the other player. Good pace management, doesn't make mistakes. Do you feel like because of the lack of card luck, you can't get into your more disciplined game? That you got to evolve?
I'm sorry.
What happened? Oh my
God. The answer.
What is going on right now?
You want to read it or do you want me to?
I see it, and where's the old Billy Madison joke? Mom, she got that pulled up?
Which one?
I award you no points.
Oh, I got that. Yeah, of course I do. Saved that video a long time ago.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I got this. Let me scroll through my videos folder.
Sanford, I don't know what's going on right here.
Or was it? What do you mean? What does he mean? Is it plain?
Plain pizza? What?
What you just said
Okay.
is one of the most insanely...
Let's just go to game 4. It's going to be one of those days, I can tell. Okay. Sanford, take care of Retro. Yeah, guys, we're on stream here. Let's get it together. Anyway, let's get it back to it's stream. Guys. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I don't mind the fun and game, but it's too much for me. Alright. Yeah, yes, you start, Retro. And we'll give the call to Sanford gets it again.
Alright, so that was... It's 10, and then that one was...
Use Watch Party 1. Thank you. Use Watch Party 1.
7, 10, and 12.
That's what I mean. Just use it. Appreciate it.
Oh, well, so he's 10 and 12 that he can't use.
Yeah, I can't use 10, 12. Alright, so no 10, 12.
Oh.
Do you believe in what
Wow, that's a reverse.
That's a good song, Cap. Classic song to share, right? Classic.
It's going for the same card start as his wins. 6.
Alright, 6 cards indeed. Let's see what we get. Sanford, take the call, my friend.
Okay, Retro joins up. We wait for Caesar. There's probably some craziness going on in the Watch Party VC.
That's fine. Caesar's had enough. He's deafened. He's ready.
Yeah. Quick start from Retro. It's a yellow 2.
I really like what Retro did, though, Sanford. Oh, my God.
What is his favorite number?
I was just about to say, your favorite number, man.
Your favorite number, and you don't have it.
I beat your favorite number.
Oh, no, you can't say that. You can't say that.
All right, Caesar to 5. All joking aside, I do like this switch up from Retro to go lower. You have 2-1. It's a game of no power play. Maybe try to break some, right, Cody?
Some numbers to play.
I don't mind the 6-card start. You're up 2-1. This is going to be a 6-game series at minimum, the way these guys play, I have a feeling. But it could easily be 3-0 right now, for sure. Caesar got one lucky. That power play. Reverse monkey.
All right.
1 down this time.
To the red 5.
And draw, and then they're going to draw back. Red 3 now. It's interesting how he switched it up a little bit with Caesar. He's one of those guys that he can play Discipline Uno, Sanford. What was that?
Sorry.
He can play Discipline Uno, Caesar, but right now he's just not getting any ammo to cook, which is interesting as Retro goes into a double 3 action. Hard to switch off of.
Did his on himself.
Table check. Got the lead. Caesar maybe thinking this one through here. Maybe he saved it 3.
Art of the cards.
Draw from Caesar.
Bot lags.
There it is.
Classic.
It's Retro guy right here. Blue 3. Okay. Whew. Oh boy.
It's a switch over to blue. So you get trips 3.
Whoa.
What?
Caesar, like I said, this is Julio Cesar that eats these comments for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What? Unbelievable.
No.
The skip train again? Are you serious? Caesar.
I'm sorry.
It's
What?
not even the +4. Caesar can't even do anything about it. Unbelievable. How crucial was that power play, boys? Because this would have been a sweep. Oh, Caesar,
Yeah.
I have nothing for you, man. You're getting hosed, and it's not even any of your doing. I feel like because we rarely see wins 2 or 3 times off a skip, Sanford. This is crazy. This is crazy. Cody, one of the more interesting series I've seen so far. How does Caesar even adjust to this? I mean, he's getting nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, he said it.
Oh my God, Sanford, I feel sorry for Caesar, but it's just not happening right now for him, man.
That's about as best you can ask it. You almost can ask it the same question to both and just reverse the wording.
Well, if I'm being honest, right now it's something, all right.
He likes the number 6.
Oh,
what can I say?
whoa.
All right, we apologize for that comment. What are you doing?
My internet or his?
Huh?
I don't know if that was just on my end, but did a really weird voice thing.
I might cut off. I don't know. All right. Well, I had nothing to say, Cody. This is somehow Caesar. What can he pick? Just what is it? 9, 10, 7?
Whatever. The first one. 7.
7. Caesar, you can't pick 7. What's it going to be? I'm going to take the call. Down 3-1. Need everything. No power play. This is big. Big upset brewing. Oh my goodness, Lord! There's no, that. The only thing I could say is the sixes is
That's me in Super League.
the sixes is the only thing you can really do something. It's just hard as 6 cards. That's why I liked it. Whoever said I didn't mind the let's see, who was it? Yeah, whoever said I liked the 6 card start because it was a momentum changer. That's why I did it. That's why Retro did it, I think. But anyway, Caesar, what was your call, man? That's a good move. I like it. You gotta try something here. It's go or go.
OG send.
OG full. Well, this is
You
big.
say that, Vapor, but he won on it. He won on that.
He won on that. He won on that, man.
I say that, but what would have happened if Caesar at some point would have taken it to yellow? Retro would have had to draw at least twice. So, assuming we're talking like the very beginning of the game. So,
but you have to understand that kind of hand is go. That kind of hand. I love that kind of hand. I love that.
He does have 3 threes. 3 threes is very nice.
Well, forget the threes. The skip. You have 2 skips like that. It's so easy just to combo. Forget the numbers. The skips is really what really makes that hand so good because they're 2 different colors and they're polar opposite. If it was red and yellow, it's hard sometimes. But the fact that Caesar was kind of low on red and yellow, or excuse me, at blue and green, it worked out. It was a perfect hand. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta put it in.
Oh, yep. Sorry. I thought you were. That's why I hadn't done it.
You're good. I'm sorry, brother. We're good. I had to set the score. There we go. There we go. Game 5. Cedar has to go from the brink to the finish right here. As I'm getting a phone call, Sanford, take this is important. All right, take care of it, Sanford.
All right, both players join.
Fuck.
And it's a yellow 4 start.
You guys going back out?
Off special from Caesar. He's already deafened up. What is that?
It's the Chick-fil-A cashier lady.
The double up back to the yellow 4, so that's both of them. Double play from Caesar, looking for the trip. Quad play into a yellow 9 for Caesar. Great play. Retro only with the Dolly Parton special, 9-5. Caesar runs out of yellow. Thank you. Retro with the yellow 1 now. Able to still roll with it. Did Caesar get a top deck? Does he have another 1? No, he doesn't. Retro's still rolling. Caesar gets the number he likes, swaps to red. Retro, though, doesn't like the red, wants green. So we have a little Christmas colors on the trip 3. What does Caesar have? It would be a blue 3 for the rainbows. Retro checks the table on the 9-10. Well, doubles up to the green 6. Well, multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9. Caesar into a green 7, though. Retro runs out. Both players now drawn. Swap over to yellow from Retro. Trip 7 going to the slot machine into red again. Retro likes it okay. Plays the red 2.
Sorry, boys. What have I missed?
Caesar goes over to green on the 2.
Apologize. Long call. What did I miss? What's the score?
Oh, and Retro draws. Well,
Hello?
we're playing neck and neck a little bit. It's been clean for a while.
Still game 5?
Yeah, same game.
Okay, thank God.
Well, it had been clean, and then Caesar was just waiting for KT to get back to unload a triple.
I'm here, buddy. Oh, no. Turnaround's fair play, though.
Everyone was just waiting for KT to unload their action cards. That's what it was.
That's what it was. It was just me waiting for the action cards. All right, let me check the scoreboard. Give me 1 sec.
+2 into the 5. Caesar able to go 1 down this time. Retro to a 6. Or to a blue 6, I should say.
What about 6 minutes in? Right? I have to control the scoreboard. That's why I muted. Yeah, 6 minutes. Okay.
It's blue +2. I mean, we'll wait till see when someone checks, I guess. Caesar with a +2. Looking for the double. Oh. What?
So when I get back, that's
With
when
the
we start.
plot.
Well, I don't think Caesar cares.
6.
I don't think Caesar cares about the plot right now. Oh my!
Plus 12. Green plus 2 for the rainbow.
He's gonna have to try to finish.
Oh, he's at 19.
One more would be over 30. Or 20, excuse me, over 20. That's game.
Oh my goodness, that's the rainbow. Pop the Skittles.
Pop the win, pop
And
the
that's
champagne.
game.
We got a game, son. Caesar brings it back. It's 3-2. Big. Oh my.
Saves the plus 4.
Cesar Chavez is back in the building. We'll stop it right there. Going to game 6. Caesar is back. Caesar, was that what you needed, man? That higher card start, that high stuff to take care of business and get back in the building. Big time. Hallelujah. Cody, you watched the whole game more than me. I really don't have any questions, Sanford, so you guys kind of take it. I don't really know. But it looks like Caesar just had an OPN.
He laid down the gauntlet that game. He had, like he said, he had the card luck, and he laid it down. Well overdue.
Well overdue. When you kind of get hosed a couple times, it gets out of your control. We're going to do the JT9? Okay. Well, Sanford asked the question, thoughts on Caesar getting this one back and really making sure to make a statement with a +4 finish?
Sorry, was that to me? I was.
Yeah, you're good. It's just your thoughts. I know we don't have a lot of people here, but thoughts on that, man? Just how Caesar just really had the card luck and was able to nail a lot of good ammo control towards the end. Good baits too, by not allowing any of that early, which is crazy. 8-card run.
I mean, definitely
rare.
some good ammo control at the very least. He saved basically all the ammo cards till his last couple turns. And it's a good trick to have. I mean, when you were able to use it and exploit it, it's kind of hard to fight when the opponent doesn't have a power play.
Indeed it is. And Retro now one win away, but Caesar now has to understand has not been good for him all day with these lower numbers. This is a mid-tier package. Maybe he'll like it still. I'm going to take this call. Retro can join up whenever. Was it 9?
Yeah, he said 9. Or did he already use 9 and 1 on it?
Cody didn't use 9, right? Nope, we're good. Join in. Here we go. Retro looking for the sealer. Caesar looking to get this to a game 7. Yep, looking for a game 7. Interesting to note. Here we go. Cap. Oh, Jesus. Oh, good old Cappy. We started up right here. Green 1.
Green 1 as KT was stepping away from the mic a little bit.
Apologize there, yeah.
I mean, it was audibly clear.
Hey, my door open. Oh, I got to get back in my door, and it was creaked open. I'm like, okay. So I had to take the call outside. Right now, it's one of those situations, Sanford, eerily similar for Caesar. It's going to come down. It looks like card luck. That seems to be the...
Which is insane to think that this bot, in a way, is coming down to that much card luck a lot of the time. Retro says not a good hand, though. Caesar trying to figure out what his phone is doing.
Don't worry, Cap. You'll be here soon.
It hasn't been 2 months.
Has it?
Hasn't been 2 months because he was out in round of 32 the last time.
Oh, no. About a month, just a month, Cap, and you're gonna get a good challenge, man. What way to come back out and to play your Pez? That's a damn good challenge. Drawing again.
Obviously, we also have the practice room you could always go to as well.
Hold on a moment. There's not a good hand, says Retro, but does a double play. Sanford, you smell what I'm cooking? Tires are dead. Tires are dead.
Bono, my tires are gone.
Let's see what Caesar... I mean, the question, we talk about what can Caesar do, but sometimes he may not have anything to do anything.
Goes to red.
Interesting, but that's...
Retro draws.
It's a very interesting play. Caesar might try to run these reds a little bit now. He's got a good lock and key opener. Just got to run the reds nicely. Yep. Well, never mind.
Blue for Retro.
Got to just be careful on number efficiency. Couldn't do it. Now let's see if Caesar can go back with a red 5. Let's see. Does he have it? Caesar in a clutch spot right here, Cody. He needs to win these next two. Goes to blue 4. Has blue in the tank, though. Smart move.
One down this time.
Nothing.
Retro draws.
We talk about this Sanford. This could have easily been a sweep with that power play Caesar used in game 1. It's definitely changed the course of this series for sure.
Inadvertently, we didn't know it at the time.
Yep. And we will not be having the Pat Johnson game at 3 o'clock. That is going to probably 3:30 at this point. We are running late.
Because that one's streamed too, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be running late. We apologize for that to the fans at home. We'll get that at 3:30. Cody, right now, I'm noticing some of Caesar just gets top deck too. A lot of these guys are hesitant to change colors. Retro does a classic reverse draw. Do you think the hesitancy is starting to turn into more pressure as you start getting later into this year? We've seen that with a lot of guys, but these two especially since Caesar hasn't had any car luck until that last game.
Congrats.
Brother, congrats. You just gave him the game. That's the one thing you cannot do with, say, Caesar, baby. Leave it open on a reverse. Oh, my goodness. Is this going to be Ader?
It wouldn't even be the first 8-bagger of the day.
I think the wrong payment went to the
triple.
wrong bot.
Just a triple.
Okay, so just a little bit of a...
tease.
Told you so. Thanks for leaving it open. That's a Caesar.
One up this time.
You know what stands for? That's Caesar with a little trash, tell little mind games. How you like some of that action?
Caesar with the anything you can do, I can do better.
Well, Caesar now is in the red. There's no 8 reverses. Come on.
Well, it would have had to have been the 8 reverses, though. It could have been some reverses,
skips, plus 2,
twos.
wild 4. All right, well, they're both going to play the red. Caesar has the lead, but it's still a little early. 4 minutes in.
Okay. Caesar with the 1-card advantage. Actually, technically looking for the 2-turn advantage, basically. Because Retro did play first on this game.
Caesar needs this right here. Can he do it?
We are getting into that territory. That's 1. Looking for the double.
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to be another rainbow plus 2 to finish?
No way. Caesar looking for the rainbow plus 2. Does he have it? There's some big... You think he's going to have...
No, it's just Uno.
No call out. But 6 freshies, though. You got to think it's going to be turnaround fair players, Sanford. That's a lot of freshies to give.
Yeah, especially when you get just to Uno.
Caesar going all in, Cody. Yeah, no kidding.
Scary situation from Retro. He's going for a reverse. Is it going to be the color swap then?
That's a
yes,
reverse.
It is. Blue reverse.
Looking for a triple, maybe more.
Plus 2, great play.
Oh my.
Plus 6 back.
Got him. This should be able to fit.
Oh,
What?
I don't even mind it. You can't mind that.
Caesar.
Oh, maybe just would have done it 1 card earlier.
Caesar, the only thing I'm going to say is Caesar's one of those guys that will make you pay. He hates that move. It drives him insane.
7 scars.
7 scars. Yep. Well, it kept the game alive. That's for sure. No free pass win for Caesar. He knows it. I wonder how he responds, Cody. We've seen this move before to plus 2.
I mean, if he has a... Don't mind me if I do... Oh,
plus 2's coming. Here we go. Yep.
Yeah. Gonna make him pay. That's 6.
That's the Caesar special. He hates that. It basically lights... Yeah, more? Ooh.
I thought you used them all.
Not so fast, my friend.
That's into... now color swap back to yellow.
Caesar might not mind that, though. Yellow hadn't been played in a minute. I don't think he minds that. Caesar looking for 4, too. This is a good spot if you're Jay Caesar right here.
We've used 5. We've used 5 of the plus 2, so there's only 3 left in the deck.
He does like it. Yell 6.
Still all the plus 4s, though.
Yell 9, okay.
Okay. On Monkey's color, too.
Monkey color. Monkey combo. Caesar no monkey
Into
business around.
into
Back to
green.
green. Back to the green. Now Retro drew off the +2. He
Double
doesn't though.
play.
Reverse. 6 freshies though, that's probably where he gets it from. He's trying to erase that 6 freshies and he's doing a good job. Really good job actually.
Caesar has more.
Caesar for a double. Maybe a triple.
He's got Uno.
Check again.
There's only 3 +2s left in the deck. There's still all 4 +2 or +4s.
Wilds
3
too.
+2s. All
There's a
4
wild.
+4s.
It's that
Okay.
game though. It's that game. Caesar, does he have it?
Taking a risk.
Does not have it.
Pays off.
Big gamble right there. Retro can run it. Joyous.
Joyous.
Runs it cool.
3.
Can Caesar top deck some here to get this back in the check again, or is he just going to be content to draw? I think he's content. Nice pace advantage. Oh, God. More mind games. Looking for 7.
I have a lot of cards.
No kidding. You got 7 cards left. What does Caesar got right here? He's got anything he's got to show it right here, maybe? Nope, just draws. Retro can play it cool now. Continue to run those blues down. Getting closer now.
Another close one.
Charger fell off the port. No worries. Yellow wild now. That's 2 yellow wild. Or that's 2 wilds. Yellow this time. What do you think, Sam? Does that free him up?
Oh, this is interesting. It's a bold choice, considering he had Caesar drawing.
Cody, it's a 5-5 game, though, so maybe he's looking at some pace differential. Let's see. It's 5-5. He's got the lead here if he does a double, but he's going to play it single. It's where the game turns into skill action, Sam. If you start to lose that ammo, the wilds are off the board now. Still got the +4s, of course, but you don't have as much +2s left. Skips and reverses are winding down. Depends who strikes first. That's the
Little
key.
2 up there for Retro.
What will Caesar do right here? What will he do? 4-4. Caesar, does he draw? Can Caesar?
Tied up 4.
Nothing.
Caesar draws.
So 3? Is it 3 for Retro? Or 2? Looking for a double. Do I have another one?
Do I have another?
No.
No. Just
But
a 0 sugar. Gets the 2.
Sanford, I think Caesar's content right here, though. You know, think about it. It's hard to switch off that 0 sugar. Not the worst play.
No, it's not the worst.
I think Caesar would be content on this one, but we'll see. It's risky to switch colors now unless he knows he has a clear differential, Cody, for sure. Let's see what he does. He does,
Goes
though!
for the red.
It's a big risk from Caesar. Is this it for Retro? No! Huge from Caesar. Momentum shifter, Sanford. Momentum shifter. Caesar now, no matter what, even if he gets into a little bit of a draw city with an ice play, it's a win. Weather the storm.
It's not a draw city.
It's looking good for Caesar now. He's flipped the script over 10 minutes. We're talking to those endurance battles now.
Caesar looking for 2.
Caesar, we're going to get back to check.
Draws.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think that's if you're Caesar Sanford, you're happy with that. You got him in a little bit of a check situation, almost on the red. Let's run this out. Cody, your thoughts on this one, man? With these draw cities, sometimes they go either way, but especially in a game 6 for sure.
I like them.
You like them, okay? Well,
I liked them since day one.
There's Cody's favorite number.
48 cards have been discarded.
Right as Cody talks, perfect time. Draw from Caesar. What can Retro do on this 3? Does he have it? No. No color key
Well,
combos.
one more draw. We got 48 remaining and 48 discarded.
Oh, yeah. That'd be funny. Well, right now, Retro's in a good spot, Sanford. So is Caesar. It's just going to come down to who really gets the lock and key combo.
Checks the table.
You gotta know when to hold them and fold them, and right now, both players are doing a good job with that. Uno draw
And he
Caesar.
does draw.
All right, both are drawing. Interesting. What will this be? The theory be now for both these players with the draw city? We talk about sometimes it's a race to those +2s and +4s, but with not many +2s and the +4 finishes being far and few between because of the less ammo, Sanford, now you gotta think. Forget plan A, B, C. You start thinking about instinctual play here. And right now, I would favor Caesar in the past, but this is a new look with the film era.
True. Very much a different era.
I mean, look, in a stream game, there's a lot of fun in multiple aspects. It just hasn't crescendoed yet. Wait till it crescendos. Just let it cook a little bit. Let's stew up here. I don't mind the drawing because it's really a tactical game you're playing in your mind. When do I make the move? While we continue to do that, let's quickly go over to the fans at home. We're going to quickly circle back to that schedule and remind the fans at home.
Good time to do that, yeah.
Remember, Peter Onjak, Matt Johnson will not be at 3 o'clock. We're looking somewhere around 3:45, maybe 3:30, depending on if we get a Game 7 here. That'll be coming up after. It's the last game of the day. We lost Karson Myth due to the fact that they had a scheduling conflict. They will not be streamed at 1 o'clock tomorrow, as only Sanford and Monica will. So we go back to the feed. Scoreboard is running. It's pretty good so far, Sanford, right now. Almost 16 minutes in. And both players are 50 minutes, excuse me, and both players are just taking their time, buying their time, waiting it out.
A lot of patience being done here.
Well, you got to think too, Sanford. Sometimes with the patience game, it's a big thing I noticed too. You have a run, right? And when do you time the run? Never mind.
Excuse us? What?
That's supposed to go retro. I'll tag you later. That's supposed to go in the.
There's a better channel.
Yeah, it's called Toon Squad. Maybe you can hear us. I don't know. Caesar, though, now has a red 2. Let's see if he can switch here as he just continue to play Discipline, Cody. That's what it's about. It's playing Discipline Uno versus do you make the run at the right time. Sometimes those numbers are like a 2, which is Retro's favorite number. Could be one of those plays. Caesar really thinking this one through. I know he's had some internet problems. So you're taking his time here. It's going to be an interesting one as both players look to make it happen.
Well, still waiting on Caesar to play a card now, at least. We were talking about the slow players. This is definitely falling into it. Caesar, not prototypically one of our slow players, but trips 2. Retro fires back quick.
Yeah, it's one of those situations right now, Sanford. It's a game of, let's go back to yellow, on the twos. It's a game of just cat and mouse, right? Pace management's key, but also understanding and being effective. Being effective in that
Although
color.
the problem is also when you play slow like this, you open the door for a little bit more of that talking that Retro's been doing.
You gotta wonder though with Cesar deafened and the fact that he's having internet issues, is this just slow play due to internet? That's something to look into for sure.
Yeah.
As our friend Ard joins. Ard, you have not missed much. Welcome in. You want to say some words?
Yeah, I've been seeing this game from the outside. It's been an interesting one to say at least.
So far,
Interesting, says Ard.
One thing I will say, Ard, one thing I have seen though is a lot of card luck problems for Cesar, but he did have that monster game 5. Your thoughts on how Cesar's adapted here in this game 6? Obviously, slow style could be due to internet, but just to bring it back and potentially force this game 7.
And the slow style could hurt is. Uh-oh. There goes we just lost Cesar.
Oh, that's not good.
That is really not good.
Sanford, we might have to look at those inactivity rules. Give me a second.
I mean, you might have to bring him up and be well versed in it. Depends, I guess, on the situations that end up happening.
He's okay.
He gets the yellow 4 in, doubles up.
I wonder. You wonder. This has to be an internet issue. There's no way Cesar would play that drastically slow.
Yeah, there is some internet problem.
Who joined?
Cesar's back.
Oh. Well, I mean, that almost verifies it.
It's a perfect time to get some water. All right, Cesar. Now, you wonder if the internet just needs to recycle, and now he's back to the usual. Now the game starts to crescendo. Here comes Retro with a draw.
He goes, huh. He goes, into the Uno draw.
What?
Okay, don't need that.
Good idea to draw, I mean.
Well, obviously, we got the perfect guy here. We got Ard. It's time not to mess around. Ard will, he will throw a check at you in a second. You start messing around. Caesar in the green.
I mean, hey, if
over to that.
I can understand it a little bit. You get a player that's playing uber slow, even if that's not their own call.
It's just internet problems. That's. Oh boy.
Now, right
Caesar,
now, yeah, go for it.
I was going to say Caesar is looking for a tie.
He's got it. Green 7. Metro for the
That's
lead.
a ditto. That was a ditto for the lead. No, Dill for the tie.
Green 7 from Caesar allows Retro to switch to blue.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, he says that, but he also said earlier that he had 3 +4s and 2 skips.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to say
This
blue
is
plus
crazy.
2. This could be a game. Caesar for the game 7.
Retro
Game
Hello.
over.
Game.
Caesar is back.
Caesar is back.
You don't
Just
wake
let him play the card.
Don't wake up the sleeping giant. Caesar is back, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as he plays that last card, of course. 20
He
minutes.
does. We got a game 7.
Oh boy, Caesar, that was one of your most impressive wins, I would say, of your career, man. Forget the slow pace and all. You really did a good job of ending that game and saving the ammo to the end. You now got a game 7. There's no power play. It's a straight-up fight. That power play game 1 was clutch. Talk to me how you've rallied back knowing that you were down in the old horses, man. You were one turn away. Whoa! Okay. Talk to me about Caesar, though. How you rallied back. Technical issues. All right. Little gearbox failure for Caesar. Little gearbox failure. Let's see what Retro's going to say. It's all good. Oh, boy. Let's go around the room. Ard, what has both players got doing in games? You've been in multiple game 7s in your career. What are both players feeling right now, for sure?
Well, Caesar Caesar is right now in just a situation like, hey, I got a momentum here. Let's keep it up. Just got a major win here in Game 6. Let's finish it off in Game 7. While Retro is going to try to bounce back here, he had a advantage here early on in this, and now he's just like, he's made some mistakes in these last few games.
We're going to find out as I apologize. There was getting a call from Pat Johnson. No worries.
Probably
Anyway,
wondering
that's-
what's going on with his game.
That's all good. All right, let me talk to Sanford. Sanford, Caesar has said Retro's been playing well this time around. It's Game 7, though. You think the mind games continue, and what does Caesar got to do? He's done a good job with ammo control, but sometimes that isn't always the case in a game set. It's not about ammo, it's about instinct. Who has the better instincts in this situation, considering Caesar, has been into more games and clutch situations in his career?
I mean, in terms of the mind games, one could definitely argue he needs to stop just because he's tried them. They were working. Now they're not. But at the same time, it's allowing for a little bit of extra good content too. So I'm not gonna say he needs to stop. For Retro, it's probably just needs to get back to what was going right in games 2 through 4, or try and make an adjustment off of what's happened now the last two. One or the other.
Well, it's going to be an interesting series so far, as there's the Pat Johnson games. I have to make sure everything's good. EST correct? Correct it is. I'm going to take this Game 7 call. It comes down to Jay Caesar. Lamas, what can Caesar pick?
7, 13, or 9.
No 7, no
Hard
13,
cards.
9. Okay. No. Caesar says no 5 card. Not today. Not so fast. What is it going to be,
Doesn't
my
want
friend?
the 5.
Come on. Why would you want to do that, right? All right.
Yeah, doesn't want to do that.
Send
I'm
it!
sending it!
Art is excited. Full send it for the fans. Game 7. Jay Caesar, a Super League contender to many, has to prove it right here. Retro, a young kid on the block, looking to take his claim to fame and beat one of the masters of this sport. Who's it going to be? The rookie versus the master? It's Game 7. It's Brazil versus Oklahoma. It's about to get real here at Uno MRE. Caesar's waiting to join up. He does. Retro joins in. Let's start it off Green 3 style. It's time to lock in, gents. Sanford, this is a pivotal.
For being 15. Oh, no.
Why
And
did
a lot
I
of-
do that?
And not a.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
To be fair, been playing mind games all day. Can't really take his word on what he's got yet.
Get us the box.
Yeah,
Interesting
those are
start.
So
2 from
Okay.
Retro.
down
One down
one.
this time into his favorite number.
Into the Green 6, Caesar goes now. They're both going to start to crescendo, Lom. This is a big point of the match. Running these
It
greens
doubles
early.
up the bot.
Into the first light switch
Retro
of the
likes
game.
it in with the yellow.
Yeah, here we go. Over the yellow.
Art, one of those situations is not like the other. As Alex joins, one of the biggest things when you make the light switch is making sure it's clean and effective. Let's see what happens. Caesar's locked in. Retro's locked in. It's getting good. No power play on the table. You're not thinking
We're not thinking.
of using any power.
Oh,
They're going to use some type of narrator KT quote. I'm like, damn, that's what I want to hear.
That kind of weird that you're using it in the middle of a game, though. So
What?
He's been doing it all day. Red Wild.
well,
Somewhat of an
that's
action.
not really a power play, a power card there.
What?
That's just a
Regular card there, buddy. Little bit of a heat check there from see a little early red. Wow, interesting.
Well,
Red 6.
plays the red 6.
Could have switched into that red 6 too from the yellow. It's ironic. Caesar runs a
Yeah.
cool. Caesar now in a good spot right here. Red 9.
Or red 9.
He's got the red wild art, and he's got the pace advantage because he started the game. He got the possession arrow. That's big.
You want to keep that possession arrow in your side here because the first moment he goes away, it could be bad news.
Double play.
There's the +2.
Classic 1-2. 1-2 punch.
Yeah, 1-2 punch there.
Like that. That's a mistake.
Oh, Retro, huge mistake in Game 7.
On his favorite number. On his favorite number.
Uh-oh, that's a big mistake.
I'm sorry, but this is Julio Cesar. You cannot make a mistake in Game 7 to that guy.
He ain't doing it.
Sanford, that's big. This is the one guy we
That's
taught
a
us.
huge mistake.
You have to understand.
And Retro make him, or sorry, not Retro. Can Caesar make him pay though?
Caesar's one of those players, if you look at the computer gameplay metrics in round 1, he rarely makes them. Art's another one. Sanford, the big boys don't make mistakes round 1. That's the difference in a Game 7 spot.
Caesar's wrote it down.
Notes taken.
No.
Notes taken. Hey, Retro, here's a little bit of your game. I got some back with an emoji. Red 0.
There's the zero sugar cherry. DrinkMillRoadEnergy.com.
What?
He mostly just caught you there, Retro.
Damn.
Oh, hello.
But
Well-
had a wild.
Well, now Caesar can't do much.
But does Caesar have a wild?
That'd be big. Can Caesar get off it? Try to keep that yellow in check.
No.
But remember, he's not going to play the
But
2.
then Retro doesn't play it.
That's a smart move because Caesar took note of that. Sometimes when you play that, but he goes back to red.
Oh.
Risky. You're so back to yellow. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Dang it. Wow. Caesar can't believe it. Caesar's going to be incensed now. He is going to be absolutely up in rage. You can see it. Don't piss off the Brazilian.
All right.
Retro leads for sure here. There it is. But does Caesar switch? Does he go back to a red maybe? Oh, this is interesting. You could have did it earlier. You could have.
Yeah, he could have.
Caesar nothing though. This is good for Retro now.
Retro with the possession arrow.
Big time Sanford. This is not what Caesar won. He did not want to see that. No way. The only thing I could say, Lom, is we go to blue is at least Caesar flushed 2 wilds. That's big because you could have always used it at the end. Something new. There's a blue 5. Or it's one of those situations now. If you're Caesar, you switch to blue, run this clean a little bit, and just try to attack and make a clean cut move when you get to that crescendo around 4 to 5 cards if you have the ammo. That's what he's looking at.
Yep.
No ammo control just yet, just playing it nice and chill. Skip from Caesar, looking for a double. Triple, back to red. That's a big move from Caesar, though, to red. Can he tie the game? He does. He got the lead for 4. 4-4. Does he have it? Banana nut crazy. Well, we don't got any banana bread. He's got it, though.
Has the 4.
Nothing. Caesar in the driver's seat.
Yep. Possession arrow back over to Caesar.
Big time. Can he switch it? Can he switch it? Caesar looking for it. He does a little bit of taste of his own medicine, the yellow.
Retro likes it for now.
3 wilds played. Can
There's
Caesar...
one more. No.
I'm thinking Caesar's got a finish, boys. I'm sniffing something. He's got some type of finish. I'm sniffing it. I'm sniffing it right here. I'm sniffing
Careful how
it.
you
I'm
say
sniffing
it. There it is.
I'm sniffing it. I'm sniffing it.
One.
Looking for 1. Looking for 2. Can he complete it? Get back to Game 7 from 3-1 down. The Brazilian.
You mean win it
He's
all?
got it.
That's it.
Caesar
Screwed around 2.
Tie 32. Statement win. J. Caesar. He's done it again. Game 7 wraps it up. Green 7. Caesar Masterclass. He's back in the building. Ho. Over.
Wow!
Yes, sir. We apologize for the language, but we do not care.
Sorry for the language.
Caesar. It doesn't matter. I understand where he's
And
coming.
MotoGP.
God do it, baby. Yes, sir. Caesar,
Man.
shake and bake. Incredible, man. What changed the course of that series, man? Down 3-1, no car luck all game, and got it done. Power play combo. The game won to save you in a way looking back. But more importantly, what changed and what made you say, you know what, the number efficiency was good. The last 3 of the games of the series when you're down, ammo control is what's going to win. What was the clean call cut that got you the job done? And how you stay locked in. Retro, forgot. Sanford, any question to Retro? That's a tough one to swallow.
I mean, you
tough
probably
one.
have a better end of the one.
Yeah, I
Just gotta
will.
type it.
Well, it's tough when you don't have one. It's 55 minutes.
Just short of the hour mark.
What a series, man. And Caesar, what a win, man. That's a statement win.
Yeah. That was a series indeed.
That's a power card. What do you oh man. Yes, in the series because you were up 3-1. Exactly. What did I just say? What did I say, Sanford? Caesar making him waste those wilds was one of the biggest things of this series. Because if he doesn't waste those wilds, Caesar would have to use the +4s early, and it flushed it.
Yeah, critical point there probably.
It was just
fair
a
play to
simple
both.
mistake.
Fair play.
It was just a simple mistake. That's pretty much what hurt him.
Oh man, what a crazy series! Any final thoughts, Lamas? Anything you want to add? What a series, man! Game 7, down to the wire, but it's Caesar that gets it done in a crazy fashion. From no card luck to card luck.
He waited and waited, and he got the luck, he got the cards, and he showed him that once you give me a hand, there's no messing around.
No messing around. Ard, one of those situations, 3-1 back against the wall. I have to say, that had to be considered as one of his best wins of his career. Even though he's had better wins in terms of opponents, best win of his career, because that's hard to do, especially back against the wall with no power play, for sure.
Yeah, that's so difficult to get it done, but he did. What a way for Caesar to move on to the next round.
Well, for Caesar, let's quickly go into his schedule. He gets it done. We'll have this update. We're not going to have an update, but we're going to get some type of update at some point. 4-3 gets done in 7. Big win. That leaves one more match left. It's in the Dolphin region. Peter Onjak, Matt Johnson, which will be coming around 3:45. We go to the pod bracket right here. You know, sometimes it's a tough way to end it. For Retro, it's going to be a hard lesson, but it's going to be the Spanish conquistador in H, originally from Spain, and the Brazilian. It's Julio Cesar. Caesar salad. Extra anchovies on that salad because he cooked it up. Took a big statement win in Game 7 to get it done. Well, for all of us here at Uno MRE, what a series. What a match. Congratulations to Julio Cesar and Retro for putting up a fight. But it was Julio Cesar's the master chef in the kitchen, pulling it off one last time in the Game 7. For Alex, Captain, Nam, Vapor, Art a little bit, appreciate you guys joining in. For Lamas as our acting law guy and referee, along with Charles Sanford as my co-commentator, we appreciate you guys taking care of business. And one last time, we're signing off. We'll see you at 3:45. For Peter and Pat Johnson, peace.